Alright, so I'll show you starting up the car. It might work today because I ran the whole thing today, but usually it takes a while to start up, and sometimes the biggest problem is the car stalls a lot. So if I go slowly to a stoplight or turning left, the engine just shuts off, and then I have to pull to the side and re-pump the gas. So it's a bit of a learning curve there because I'm not used to that. So what I have to do is, if it's like a stoplight or I know I have to stop soon, I gotta come to a complete stop, or just kind of push the gas a little bit to keep the engine running. Then what I have to do, if I'm at a complete stop, I put it in park, then just put my foot on the gas a little bit just to run the engine. So, you know, it's not the biggest problem. It's just something I need to get used to owning a Classic. I might try to fix the stalling a bit with having a new carburetor, or I'm going to rebuild the carburetor. Alright, so this is starting the car. You gotta pump the gas a bit. And the car is up. And one thing I really like, you hear that? The car stalled. Let's try it one more time. Wait for it. So I gotta keep my foot on the gas a bit just to keep the car running, or else the car will just stall and it'll die. So I gotta keep the car running around 15 minutes before I can start really to drive it. Alright, so here we have the engine. Alright, so I'm gonna be taking off the air filter right here, and I'll be unscrewing that, I'm pretty sure, to the left. Then that'll come off. Then I just have to take off some vacuum lines, some hoses, screws, linkage, everything connected to the carburetor. Alright. Alright, so we just took off the bolt right here, the little nut here, and the nut is now over here. Alright, after a minute of tugging it, it came off. So I know this part goes in here, and then after the nut goes back on here. The next thing that we'll be taking off is this thing right up here. We're now going to take off this line right here. Now we'll go take off the electrical stuff right over there. Alright, so new update, I took that off there, that went well. This is still not coming off, and I'm a bit worried to break the fuel filter. So I'm just going to keep it on and take it off with the rest of the carburetor. Alright, so here it is here. This is the 2-barrel. It's the 2-barrel carburetor. That's all. Bye-bye. Okay, so we got most of everything off. Now I'm going to be taking off the screws all around here and trying to take off the top here. I don't know about the linkage here. It might be stuck on. I might try to take this part off here, but I don't know for sure, and I don't want to mess with it. So we took off the climatic control automatic choke. This little thing here. It says, I don't really know. It says oil under screws. I don't exactly know what that is, but we won't mess with that. And we just took off some linkage stuff here and just took off everything around the outside. Now we'll take off the top here. We'll get to the middle, then do the throttle body, the ending. Okay, so this is the middle part, and this is down where the middle is. Alright, new update to the float here. I thought I needed to take off this small little piece of metal here, but this thing just slides out here, so it's perfect. So I believe if I pull this out. Alright, now with the float taken out, I have the little piece of metal back in here. I attach that bottom piece, and everything looks good, so I'll just leave that over there. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. And this is the gasket right here. This is the one for the float. And it's a good way of replacing it here because you can see it a little bit down here. Can't really zoom in, but there's a crack here. So that's good. We're gonna fix that. But everything else looks good on this one. Just want to match it with the new one that I'll be putting on. So I'll put that over here. Float goes there. Gasket in the middle. That piece over there. And everything seems to be good. I think we're gonna take off the spring here next to make sure it is all. I don't know if I can put in the bath with it, but I'll double check. Alright, so I'm taking this part off here. The one on the left here, and this left screw, it wasn't fully tightened, so I think when I fully tighten it later, I don't know if I can fully tighten it, so if it's a bit of a gap, I think I'll be okay. I just want to make sure I remember. Everything else looks good. There's a little spring down here. I think I'm replacing that, so I'm going to go take that apart now. Alright, so I took the middle part out here, so that connects in there. And this little tiny clip that connects to, I don't know if you can see it. Let's try to get more clear. Also in here, there's these long pegs like I was talking about before. You see up here, it kind of looks like a line. You have to twist it off, and it'll come off, so I'll show you. So this side here is the left side looking from the oil bath lettering. You can see these two parts here. That's the middle, that's the side. And here, this is the other piece. I think it goes in like this way here. And the other piece goes in like this way. I believe so. Should have checked, but that's tough. Yeah, these two pegs, I just grab like a flare nut wrench and just take it off. Alright, so I took the linkage off here. And I got this piece off here. So how you put it back in? You slide through here. I'll do it one time. So that just goes on here. That's a side view, so you kind of have a reference. That slides in here. Use this little hole right here. Just push it in. Pop that out. Slide this out. Slide out. There we go. And that pops out here. Alright, bye-bye. This piece goes on like that here. Just comes off. That's the bolt for that over there. I probably will go take this bottom part off first. This is kind of the middle area. I do not know where this came out because I flipped it over, but it is on this side. I'll look in the instructions after to find out. I also hear a ball rattling, so probably something else will fall out too. But I have another ball in the kit, so if I lose this one, it'll be okay. Alright, so this one goes in here, all the way down here. Alright. This pillar looking thing just goes in here. So that's goes in here, over there. This one goes right here with a little screw as well. I mean, little spring. So it's coming out now. So it comes out, I'll just put that right over here. And the spring, I believe, would come out too, right? Yeah, spring comes out. The spring just goes in between here, and you put the spring inside of here, and you screw in the pillar looking thing. These two holes, one here, that's where these pieces came out. These are the idle something, I don't know exactly, but these are very important, so I'll leave those two here. And there's also this little piece here. Wiggle that off. I don't exactly know. I'm trying to take this off right now. And I don't see exactly where it goes to, but I'll try to take it off. If not, I might just leave it on. But I think it's really stuck in there, so I'm trying to clear this hole right now. So I think taking it off would make more sense. I'm just going to keep this on. I want to mess with it, but I did mess up this part here, so hopefully I have enough photos to figure out how to put that back together. Alright, recap of stuff. I don't remember what that's for. I think that's for the other piece over there, and that's the part that fell above. That's connected to, I don't remember, something. Oh, it's connected to this linkage thing here. Yep. Well, I have photos and videos, so I'll be fine. These, I'm pretty sure, are connected to, go right in here. So one here, two here, and these are the other ones. So I'll put these together. And these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This piece is connected to wherever, I think it was this area here. just like that piece here. This piece, the smaller screw went into here, and the bigger screw, here, prop it up here, went into this part over here, and that's where the spring was and everything. And that goes like that way in. All right, these little things go over here, shoot up in there. I can't get that off, and I'm scared I'm gonna break the whole thing, so I'd rather not. I'm gonna keep this part on here. Don't want to mess with that. I'll throw it into the bath as well. I'm gonna take off one more. Where is it? There's another. Yeah, right here. I think this is what it's gonna. There's like a little ball in there I need to replace as well. So I'm pretty sure that's what I need to take out. After I'm done taking this apart, I'm gonna look through the carburetor kit and see what else I'm missing, like what parts. I'm gonna match the parts together, and if I don't have the parts, then I'm going to look to see if I can take anything else apart. But I think everything else is pretty good here. Good success right now. Only issue now is putting everything back together. That'll be the hardest part. All right, bye-bye. Okay, so I took this part apart. I took this part apart. So that goes up here. That digs into there, right there. And this goes in just like that. The two sides to it, yeah. Well, I believe it just kind of goes in just like that. Pushes in. I put that on top. Bye-bye. Okay, so I finally found the ball. The ball goes in here. And this thing, I don't exactly know which way it goes. Maybe I'll just turn around and find it. So, ball comes out here. Look in the hole. I'll be back. I'll just turn on the flashlight to help out. Flash is on. Oh, flashy. Turns out the flash is on the whole time. Right. Kind of see it in there. So I'm pretty sure the way it goes is I'll put it the opposite way and see if it fits. I don't think it'll fit too well, so I'll prop you up here. I'll test it out. Okay, so I think it goes in. Let's see, made in Canada. Wait, is it something? I think no. I think it just says Carter. Never mind. All right, so I think it goes in just like that. Then you push this piece in here. Is it the other way? I don't exactly know. But I'm looking at it. It looks like it curves inwards. So if I slide that thing in, and I push this up here. Yeah, that would make more sense. Okay, I'll just make it simple. I'll show you guys one more time. What's the best orientation? This way. Wait, is that the orientation? No, it's this way. Wait, upside down. There we go. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Clear everything up. Ball goes in here. Orientation from this angle is that this thing goes down. Okay, so I'll be like, ball goes here. This thing goes down, so it slides in here. It can slide freely. I'm pretty sure. Then you get this piece over here. You put all that above, so it would be kind of like that. That's the orientation. Yep, the two jets and all. Okay, sounds good. Everything is in a part. I'm gonna go put it in another bin. Then I'm gonna inspect and see what else we're missing. All right, bye-bye. Took everything apart, and I made sure we have all the right pieces. Now, I put all of the pieces in a pine sol bath. And I'll wait probably a day or two. And yeah, then I'll take it out, scrub it periodically, make sure all it's clean. Then put out the new gaskets and put everything back together. I think I did everything correctly, so I'm not too worried about it, but I am a bit afraid that, you know, there might be some issues. Maybe I forgot where some parts are. You know, there's all the unforeseeables that could happen, but right now, everything looks good, and I will let you guys know in a couple days. Bye-bye. Alright, so it's the next day now, and I've been working on a couple hours scrubbing, cleaning the pieces using pine sol. And they're a lot cleaner now. They used to be really dirty, but they still have a bit of dirt, as you can see here. But, you know, they're not perfect, but they're a lot better than before. This one here, this used to be completely black, just covered with like carbon deposits and everything. But it's fairly clean now, and I think it is good enough. And I think it's pretty good now. Alright, and I'll be cleaning the other parts after. I'll see you guys either finishing it today or finishing it tomorrow. Bye-bye. Alright, so now this is After 2 days of keeping it inside of the Pineville bath, it definitely cleaned off all the grime here. This one here, I don't know for sure, because after I took it out, it started to get all brown, but I think it's okay. But these are all, like, had so much grease all over, and now they're nice and clean. Alright, so I'm going to start to put back the carburetor together now. Bye-bye. Alright, so I've got the top on, the middle, and yeah, it's all pretty good. I still haven't got the throttle at the bottom on yet, but everything has been pretty good. It took me almost an hour just putting in these screws right here, because it wasn't aligning correctly, so I had to take it apart, put it back together, take it apart like 3 or 4 times, but it's all finally together. So now I just need to put the automatic choke on, the throttle at the bottom, and yeah, then we have all those new parts here as well that I can be putting on. But I'm just really hoping that everything works out, because then if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to take it all apart again. But it's all cleaned. I remember how to do most of it, and you know, it's a good learning experience. Okay, the carburetor is all back together now. So, see, it's pretty good. I'm just putting it back on the car now. I think I got everything correct on it, and just gonna, I don't know if I'll put all the nuts on yet. I'm just more gonna attach all the lines to make sure. And after that, I will start it up and see what I need to change. Probably need to readjust the choke, and also the down here, the fuel idle screws, fuel mixture idle screws, pretty sure as well. Alright, well, good luck. Alright. Alright, so now where everything looks tightened up. It's a bit too high, so I'm gonna have to turn that down after I get back to gauge that I'll buy tomorrow. But everything else is working well. Carburetor's all clean, no problems whatsoever. I haven't turned to the car, but everything seems to be running pretty well. I'm very happy. It took me so long. I literally had to climb inside of the engine bay to go grab some of the nuts. An hour long. Oh my god. But it's all worth it. I did all this by myself. Watched some videos online, read the manual, and I can't say how rewarding it is to have the car running. I'm so happy. Oh my god. It's actually alright, so I'm gonna try to turn down the idle speed more, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, so I've been trying to figure out the starting problem, and I'm pretty sure it's a choke, but I still don't know for sure. So this is a cold start. When I do the first cold start, usually it starts, then it dies, and after that it doesn't start again. So let's see if the rod's shaking. So 1, 2, 3. My foot here. Let's go here. The rod is shake though, so I don't know why the first part the rod is shake. Maybe like my foot off the pedal. Kind of working, but it's slowly turning down. I'm gonna keep my foot here. It's a little bit just what the car is riding on. Alright, I'll tell you when the car is down. Here it's working perfectly. There's no problem. So. Alright, I'm not going to touch any more idle and keep the car down. The car is running fine right now. Let's see if that little not cool just down there. When you look here, it is connected here. It's fine, so I think it's when it disconnects, that's what the issue is. It's all connected right now. There's a bit of a gap, the choke's moving right. The car's running. So I think the issue is the draw here. If you look down here, that little split right there needs to stay on. If it comes off, and I think that's what's happening. That's the issue. But I think everything else is fine though. Alright, bye. Hello. Okay, so the video over there, I don't think it made sense fully because it's really loud. But the issue is when I first put the whole carburetor back together, it's all good. There are no issues whatsoever. The next day when I tried to start the car again, you heard the clicking sound. Then after it didn't turn on. And if I did turn it on, I had to put my foot on the pedal a lot just to keep the car barely running, and it didn't sound right. You do hear a hissing sound as well, but That was just because the air cleaner wasn't on. But I don't, that little clip wasn't on the whole time, so I was trying to test to see how it works and everything, because I didn't have a video exactly where it went. I'm pretty sure that's exactly where the location was. So then after I was pretty discouraged, I didn't know what to do. But the day after, I went back on, the car started right up. So I think the issue is that the clip wasn't on. Then after the time I put the clip back on, waited, I went to sleep, woke up in the morning, tested the car out, and the clip worked. So I think that clip needs to be on. I made sure I really squeezed it on with some pair of pliers there, and now it's all good. So the next video you'll see will be me explaining that the car is all good now and there's no problems. Bye-bye. So before, the car stalled after a while, but right now it's working fine. So I'm gonna turn off the car and I'm gonna try it again. All right, I'm not gonna press on the pedal. I'm not gonna pump the gas, just press on. And the car works. The car works, no problems whatsoever. All right, so it's the next day. I haven't started the car yet, so we're gonna see if the carb works again. Today is now Thursday. Yep. So turn to the on position, and let's see. Hopefully it turns on. And it turns on. But will she stay on? We shall see. All right, let the car run for a bit. Whoa. All right, so I put the air filter back on, and I turn off the car. So let's see if the car will start now. I'm not going to pump it this time because it's just been warmed up. Let's see. And the car starts right up. That's good. That's good. I'm going to listen a bit longer, but I think that the car is idling well and there's no issues that it's going to die. Oh, that's some good news there. Oh, look at that. Reflection right there too. Ooh. Definitely still need to clean the car a bit more. But, you know, it's all good news here. I worked hard and it all paid off. All right, I'll see you guys. Give her a honk. The other part. Oh, that's loud, yeah. Oh, stuff there. Car has no problem starting up. All right, start it up.